All right. We're live, baby.
What to do?
So I'm interested to see. So normally we do every Saturday at 3.
Yeah.
And we're doing it today at a random off time to see how not scheduling the live affects the views as compared to scheduling. So we're just doing a little bit of experimenting. What are you sipping on there, buddy?
I'm sipping on so I went and got some groceries.
Let me see it.
We talked last week about my COVID situation, and I didn't do the curbside or the delivery. I actually just went in. I made a list before I went to the store, so I knew exactly what aisles to hit.
Right, that's smart.
But then I passed by the beer aisle, and I was like, I only got 2 more beers. Might as well stock up. Because, like...
Hold on, real quick. Sorry, I got to interrupt you. I just realized we're still on green. What color should we do our thing this time?
What colors do you got? I don't see the back end.
I got every color. Just say a color.
Let's go with like a light blue.
Like that? Hey. All right. Sorry, go ahead. What kind of beer are you drinking?
So it's like a German Pilsner. It's called Summer Pils. It's St. Arnold from Houston.
Drinking that local brew.
Yeah, so they have all their like domestics and their but whatever beers, like your Coronas, your Kona Brewing and all that. But then there's a section like further down where it's like local beers, like Texas beers. So I was like, I'm gonna hit up this like section to see if there's something that I might like. And there was a bunch of IPAs. I really don't mess with those,
right?
Just because they taste like doo doo.
I like them.
Yeah, I don't.
As a matter of fact, I got one right here.
I mean, the higher percentage is nice. See, that's like, but that's not local.
No, this is out of Elysian. It's out of
Oregon, right?
No, Seattle.
Oh,
Seattle and Fort Collins, Colorado.
But I mean, they're not local. I think they got bought out. Like, right? All these microbreweries keep getting bought out.
Founders. I've been drinking Founders lately. That's local.
So yeah, so I hit up the beer aisle because I was like, I need to stock up on something because I got vodka, I got whiskey, but 3 of those and I'm done for the night at this point because I haven't really been drinking during this pandemic. So 3 shots puts me to bed. So I was like, I need to get some beers. So the Summer Pilsner, how like branding, like the can got me. I was like, that's a cool looking can, man.
Dude, branding is everything.
That's a cool. And then I saw like 2 shelves over, they had some ciders, same company. So I got this honey agave cider, same company, Houston. And I was like, I'll try that. Because obviously there's your apples, your regular raspberry ciders. But I was like, honey agave, I'll try that. And it's really good. It's like drinking candy with liquor in it. It's great.
So what's the alcohol percentage on it?
On the Pilsner or the cider?
Well, with the one that you have open right now.
It's a Pilsner, so it's probably not that.
Like 4 something?
4.9. It's like just above a Coors Light.
Yeah.
And like that's the pro IPA rate. You get those like 7s, those 8%, but
yeah, takes like 2 of them to actually have you feel it. Dude, yeah, I drank 3 IPAs last night along with I had a little bit of an edible there, and I was set. I was at cruising altitude. Not too high, not too low. Dude, 10 milligrams and 3 beers is like the sweet spot. I'm telling you.
It's cruising at 30,000 feet. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather have lower percentage and a good tasting beer than a higher percentage than a bad tasting beer.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I guess I don't know if I would use the word blessed, but I'm glad that I do like IPAs because they have a lot of the higher alcohol content.
Yeah. And it's like, I know there's differences in taste, but maybe my taste buds are just so bad that like, I just don't taste the difference in.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're bad. It just
doesn't hit my palate the right way.
Yeah. It just means you don't like it. There's a lot of things that I don't like.
Like what?
Like what, as far as like alcohol
or food? Anything. What don't you like, Clay?
Sorry, I'm just trying to retweet this on our Periscope. If anyone's watching on Periscope,
that's right.
This is our first time. Yeah, so I hopped on Twitter. What do I don't like? What did you say?
Where do I find that?
Well, you just go to your Twitter and then you search Bird and Beard, and then you see the post that's live and you retweet it.
I'm gonna do it from the station. See if we can get some.
You boomer. How do you retweet? Oh. Yeah, you gotta turn it down. But anyway, what did you say? You said, what do I don't like?
You like? There's something that I forget that you don't like.
Like food-wise or beer-wise? I'm sorry.
I either one. I remember living with you, and there was like one thing that you were always like refused to eat, and I was like, "Come on, man."
I'm not big on peas. I mean, if you put a bowl of peas in front of me, like if I'm at a dinner or something, and like for whatever reason they're serving peas,
you'll eat them.
Like I'll eat them. Like they don't make me gag. There's no food really that like makes me be like, I can't eat it. Oh, the one time that we ate, you remember whenever we were downtown when we were helping Phil move and we ate octopus?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was the first time where I was like, I couldn't, like, the texture wasn't bad, the flavor wasn't bad. It was just the fact of like,
it's your favorite animal.
It's my favorite animal. And then two, it's like the tentacle, and I was just like cutting into it. I was like, I'm sorry. Dude, yeah. But no, I like all that weird stuff. I like kimchi. I ate kimchi for lunch today.
You got me on that. I've been eating kimchi.
Yeah, I do kimchi. I do all veggies. Like there's not really a vegetable that I don't like. Same thing with Brussels sprouts. I'm not crazy on them, but I'll eat them.
I just made some Brussels sprouts today.
Did you?
Yeah.
But as far as the alcohol goes, there's a lot of beers that I actually don't like.
Corona is terrible.
Corona is bad.
Dude, if I see someone drinking Corona willingly, I'm just like, what are you doing? I take like a point away from how much like I respect you. like come on, man.
I feel like this is what I will say about Corona. I feel like if every single one of them that I've ever had has been skunked.
Well, yeah.
And that's because they're in the clear bottle. I feel like if Corona was like Modelo and they like put it in a darker bottle, then it wouldn't get skunked. But yeah, they just taste like.
No, it's the way they make it, because what's another one? Isn't Modelo is in a clear bottle, but it doesn't skunk.
Modelo's. Oh, I guess some of the Modelo. Yeah, Modelo is in clear bottle. I thought Modelo. What am I thinking of that's in a brown? Maybe. Oh, it's Victoria.
A Pacifico.
Pacifico. Have you had Victoria?
Mm-mm.
Dude, that shit is good.
Yeah.
Like good.
But yeah, Corona. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck out of here with Corona. Should we get into
get into it?
Overrated or underrated? All right, our first topic this week is vaping. Overrated or underrated? Have you ever vaped?
Are we talking about like weed or cigarettes?
No, we're talking about like the people that have like the robot dicks that are like this big and they carry them around in their pocket.
Yeah,
they're like,
there's those like tiny USB ones that like
like the Juuls. Yeah,
because you could also like, are you vaping like weed or? No,
let's, for the sake of this, overrated or underrated. Let's say nicotine, like the vape juice, not cannabis, not marijuana.
Okay, yeah,
just like the vape
I think it's overrated. I think it's just like, if you're gonna. I get why it's done, but it's just like, it just looks stupid.
Dude,
like you said, it looks like you're smoking a robot dick.
It is, like, and some of them are legit this big. And it's like, yo, how long do you have to charge that?
Yeah, your cell phone is smaller, my guy.
Yeah, I can't. And then and it's like, I've had such like a negative connotation of like seeing people vape. Here's what I will give the Juuls. I'll give the Juuls a pass because of how they look. They're like small
branding.
Yeah, branding. Exactly. But dude, yeah, whenever I see somebody pull out like a big fucking like computer thing and just blow a big cloud, I'm like, what are you doing? Like at that point, just smoke a cigarette. Like,
yeah.
And I hate cigarettes. Dude, I
Yeah.
still remember the last cigarette that I smoked.
Was it with me?
It was at that roadside bar in no, I don't think it was with you. I was with an ex-girlfriend of mine and some of her friends, and someone had a cigarette. And I was like, "Can I bum a cigarette up?" That was in 2016, dude.
No.
Or 17.
Yeah, I was living with you. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I remember you smoked one with me. We were both just trashed. And somehow we came upon one and we went home and we both took a couple puffs and we were like, yeah, that's it. Because that's all I need. Like I was telling you last week, we weren't on air, but I got a pack here at the house. And I bought it like a month and a half ago, and I've only done 2 out of the 20. And I usually only smoke half and then I throw it out. Like all I need is like half a cigarette.
Dude,
and it's the Parliament shorts. So like they're only like that big and I only smoke that much of it. I mean, it's a waste of money.
Smoking those P-Funks.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the way they taste. But again, I rarely do it. Like, again, I have this pack. It's been sitting here for a month and a half, and I've only done 2.
Dude, I will never smoke another cigarette as long as I live. They're so gross. Dude, one time, I smoked. We're kind of getting off topic here, but one time so in high school, I went through a phase of where like I was dipping and smoking cigarettes. Oh, dude, I was out of control. And I can't remember how I got caught, but I was definitely like, everyone knew that I did, but like smoking was like the big no-no. And so I can't remember how I got caught, but I like came home one day and I guess I might've smelled like cigarettes, and my dad busted me and he was like, "Do you have cigarettes on you right now?" And I was like, "They're in my truck." And he said, "Go get them," dude. He tore the pack, like flipped dude. He was pissed.
What kind were they?
Dude, I went through, for a while, I smoked Marlboro Lights. And then for a while, I smoked Camel Lights. And the only reason that I started smoking Camel Lights because there's this band, Moe, M-O-E, period.
Yeah, I have that on a playlist from you.
And there's a song where they like part of the chorus is like, I forget what the whole chorus is, but they say "in a pack of Camel Lights." And like just hearing them say, dude, I was like, dude, I'm smoking Camel Lights now. But dude, yeah, I got to a point where like I was like smoking, and then like one day I couldn't breathe, and I was like literally driving down the highway, couldn't breathe, and like my neck like started like filling up like with air, like you could like it was like doing this, and like so I went to the hospital, and they're like, dude, yeah, you got a hole in your lung, and I was like, oh shit,
what?
I had a hole in my lung.
No, I heard you.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Yeah.
And it just healed itself?
Yeah. I just went to the hospital for a couple of days. And yeah,
I went through the Camel menthols, the ones you pop. And then I started those. And then I went through a phase with like I was hanging out around with a bunch of hippies.
Oh, American Spirits.
Spirits, man. I did the Spirit yellows because they're lights, and then I did the Spirit menthols, which is like the teal, the like light green. And so I'd switch between the lights and the teal, or the yellow and the teal.
But dude, the whole deal with American Spirits is like there's no like you're just smoking tobacco, so you're not even.
Yeah, they're like all natural. They're like $7 a pack versus my Parliaments that I. So then I switched to Parliaments because I'm like they're short. They're like cool, I guess. P-Funks, like you said, like they're short. They're cool. They're short, and then. And they're cheap. They're like $4.50 a pack. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm doing Parliaments.
Oh, dude, I remember. Have you ever smoked those Virginia?
Will, what's up, Will?
Have you Will? Let me see. I don't know where the comment's at. Yeah, yeah, he's one of my fish buddies. He just said, I just inject tobacco leaves straight into my arm. That's one way to do it. Melt them down.
That don't sound too healthy, my guy.
Dude, but have you ever smoked those really skinny ones, Virginia Slims?
No.
You know what I'm talking, dude. So whenever I never bought them, but I went through a period of time where I was living in Ardmore. That's where I met like Matt and Jackson, all those dudes. And I was in this band, and the guitar player of the band, his mom smoked Virginia Slims. And so like we would like steal her cigarettes. And dude, they're literally like that. Like they're so tiny, but we were like 16, 17. It's like
the other version of Parliament. So they're not short, they're just long and tiny versus the Parliaments are short and fat.
Yeah, and we were just like trying to get our hands on whatever tobacco or whatever we could, you know, being underage. But yeah, back to the vaping thing.
It's overrated.
100% overrated. But see here, like, hold on, devil's advocate here. It's like if you're trying to quit smoking and like you do vaping, like as a way out, because I feel like that's a lot of people's cases, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It's still overrated.
I know there's less smell because it's all like just vapor, right? So the cigarette smoke doesn't stay on your clothes or anything. Like the vape, it has a certain smell to it. So people also do it. Besides quitting, they're trying to do it just to like get away from the stigma of like, oh, I smell like cigarettes versus like I'm still smoking, but it's all bunk.
It's all
out
bunk.
of here.
All right, so vaping is overrated.
Yeah.
Our next one. WWE, professional wrestling.
As a whole or like
as a whole, as a industry, WWE. And I'm talking about the industry, I'm talking about the fans, I'm talking about the actual wrestlers, or dare I say athletes.
Okay. Let me preface this by saying they're super talented at what they do. Like, regardless of if it's staged or not, they still have to like throw themselves around and get beat up to an extent.
Yeah, and they're all super jacked.
Yeah, I mean
steroids but still.
And maybe not so much anymore because some of them, like, you know, but it's overrated at this point. I mean, I felt like the golden era was from like 95 to like 2003 when you had McFoley, Goldberg, The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Kane.
Dude, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
20 years ago, I'm with Bobby. 20 years ago, because I was like 11-ish. Yeah. 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was dope, dude. I remember
then it was underrated. If you weren't into the WWE 20 years ago, you were
a nerd.
Yeah, dude.
I remember being little and having like the actual like toy like ring, like and like getting all the wrestler like action figures and stuff. Dude, I had Stone Cold Steve Austin. I had the Undertaker.
Dude, I remember having the game on PS2. I'd play that nonstop.
Oh yeah, no, there was what did I play that on? I don't remember what console it was, but I've definitely played pro wrestling on
definitely PS2. Yeah, I think it was 20 years ago. It was just PS2 at that point,
or Xbox.
Xbox came out. Yeah, I guess Xbox, but regardless.
Hold on. Hey Siri, when did Xbox come out?
Which one? Here are some options. The box.
Shut up.
Out of the box.
No, she just thought I said box. All right, WWE overrated.
Overrated.
I mean, to be fair though, I haven't watched it in years. So, but it's goofy.
Yeah.
I like what gets me is like the actual like grown like adults that are like into it.
Yeah. It's like that one famous video of that guy like, it's real to me. It's still real to me, damn it. Yeah, it's overrated. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Clearly. All right. Next, overrated or underrated. Ramen. And we're talking top ramen. We're not talking going to like a bougie restaurant and get some like.
Oh, we're talking top ramen.
We're talking comes in the square package with the
or the cup of noodle, or
cup of dude. If I'm gonna go cup of, would you go cup of noodle over just like the ramen packet? If you had a choice, like if they're both set in front of you,
I'm going with the styrofoam.
Really?
Yeah. Give me the extra. If I'm going down that alley, give me the extra chemicals, my God.
Dude, but what I will say about ramen though, like if you get a ramen out of the packet, like I used to do chicken flavored ramen, and then somewhere I switched over to beef. Dude, but listen to this. You get beef ramen, you put while the noodles are cooking, you dump the packet into your bowl, You put some Valentina in there. You put some lime juice in there. Put a little bit of tahini in there. Dude, cut up some of those green scallion onions or whatever. Put those in there, and then strain your noodles about halfway. Dump that in there. Mix it all up.
Why not just get see that's the beauty of those cup of noodles or the ramen cups. It's like it's already in there. You get that spicy shrimp. It comes with lime juice, spice. It's already prepared.
Either way,
get those little fucking mini shrimp.
And dude, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't think those are shrimp because those are like the size of your fingernail.
Ramen packet is bang for your buck. Styrofoam is on the go.
Yep, I agree with that 100%. Dude,
I mean, what the price difference is? What, 15 cents?
Dude, no, dude, get the styrofoam out of here because,
dude, no.
Well, whatever, if whether you're going styrofoam or whether you're going just packet, dude, and you're talking about a price point, like let's say that we were in like a global pandemic of like some kind of virus or something.
Well, yeah,
and food was short, dude. You could get a year's worth of ramen for like what,
$20?
Like,
dude, I got some ramen that I first got when I first moved in this apartment because I put the whatever. I didn't have money when I first moved into this apartment because I had to put the deposit down and get a bed and all that. So I have this ramen chicken, but I've only eaten like 2 or 3 packets because I will say cheap ramen that you get at the store is underrated because similar to what were we talking about last week? It's there for you when you need it.
Oh yeah. And I would go ramen over a frozen pizza any day of the week.
Whoa.
Underrated beef with lime juice. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Blanca. That's that hitter right there.
I don't know. I'm a chicken. I like the chicken flavor.
You like the chicken, but dude, that lime though, it doesn't really hit. You got to get. I'm telling you, the next time you eat ramen, do the beef, put some Valentina in there with your spices, put some tahini in there, as if it didn't already have enough sodium. But dude, the key is like I remember like being little, I would strain off all of the water and just like have like the dry noodles. But dude, you got to save some of that water and make it like soupy because then afterwards But dude, see the thing is like you could 100% survive like if we hit something in this pandemic where food is unavailable. Well, not just on ramen you can't, but if you had some like beans, like a big ass bag of beans or something, dude, you could survive on beans and ramen for sure.
Yeah.
They're so underrated. Dude, whenever I first moved to Portland and had no money and no place to live and none of that, dude, I lived off of ramen and coconut water and Tim's chips. The Tim's chips and the coconut water came from the Alamo, like from our promo stuff. Dude, that's what I lived off of. And my shits were gnarly. Okay. Oh, this is the perfect segue. Next, overrated or underrated, cooking. And this one was your idea. So I'll let you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay. Cooking is underrated. And because I'll tell you why, a lot of people don't do it. Like you look at like the amount of like fast food restaurants that we have in America and just like, I'll use the word laziness, like the overall laziness of just like, and I totally get it. Cause there's times yesterday, as a matter of fact, like I have food at the house, but wasn't done. Like it was like 9 o'clock, like still hadn't eaten. And I was like, damn, I can either go in there and like cook up some squash and like thaw out the chicken and stuff like that, or I can order a pizza. So I ordered a pizza. But what I'm getting at is if you make the time and even if you meal prep like ahead, dude, cooking. And during this I've always liked to cook, but during this pandemic, like I've been like cooking. Yeah. Like making that eggplant parm, making these veggie tacos, making all kinds of stuff, dude. So cooking is underrated. And if a lot of people, like if people started cooking more than they didn't cook, you would like, you're going to lose weight.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be overall healthier. Yeah. It takes time. And sometimes like you don't want to cook, but I'll go with the 80-20 rule. I think 80% of the time, let's just say Monday through Friday, you should cook healthy dinners at home. And then that gives you the weekend To be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna get some.
To be a slob.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some chicken wings, or I'm gonna get a burger. So cooking
Ooh,
underrated.
chicken wing.
I know, and you're bugging if you think I didn't get some chicken wings with that pizza too.
Wait, early closing quarantine hours though, kind of forcing people to cook. Yeah.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point.
I will say it's overrated.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mind cooking, but I just think similar to just doing the laundry or whatever, you're just like, like just fucking have a meal. Like those meal prep services, not like fast food, but meal prep services.
Mhm.
I mean, you've tried it, I've tried it. I mean, those are kind of cool because it's like it's healthy foods and they've already come prepared. All I gotta do is microwave it. But
dude, HelloFresh is bomb.
there's one here called Zedrix, and it's like they come in their own little Tupperware.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like salmon, brown rice, and squash, or what's the yellow one?
That's squash.
Oh, I don't eat squash.
Expensive to cook when you feed that family. But here's what I'll say
Single
to that.
baby.
Dude, if you think about say it 5 days a week you eat out and you're feeding a family of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
If you look at that bill throughout the week, like wait till the week's done, look at how much you spent on food, and then look at how much you would spend. Because dude, the produce, like you can get a week's worth of food of produce, like healthy shit, for $50 if you're feeding a family of 4.
Yeah.
Dude, so
Yeah,
I guarantee
I get Brussels sprouts for like $1.75 a bag for Brussels sprouts. I'm like, this is cheap.
But
Then you go get a bag of chips and that's like $2 a bag. I'm like,
yeah, but like if you go to the store and you buy like frozen shit and like just like garbage, like where you might as well just be eating fast food, then yeah, it's probably more expensive. But if you go there and you get like some chicken and then like a bunch of veggies and stuff to like cook throughout the week,
a bag of rice,
you'll save so much money.
Yeah. But
so you say it's overrated.
I don't mind cooking. Like I just cooked today. I mean, granted, it was a crock pot, so I didn't do any cooking. It was just like let it all simmer together.
Dude, I love crock pots. It takes the work out of it.
Yeah. So that's like my like escape. It's like, all right, just throw in the crock pot and just let it do its business.
Dude, crock pots are lifesavers.
Yeah. I did chicken, mushrooms, onions, cilantro, and Brussels sprouts.
Ooh.
With a mango sauce.
I'd eat that.
Yeah, I'm about to when we're done with this.
All right, so I say underrated. You say overrated on cooking.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, facial hair, and I feel like this one is more for the female audience to weigh in on.
Yeah, Blanca, I know you're watching.
Because I feel
does Bobby has facial hair? Oh, Bobby's got a huge beard.
Yeah, he just trimmed his beard down for the like kind of shaped it up.
I tried to do that the other day and I got real nervous and I was like, I can't touch this.
Well, I think that we're both fans of facial hair. I mean, obviously, you can grow a full beard. Mine's still kind of patchy, but what I'm working on right now, dude. Bitch. I'm working on this mustache, dude. So like I'll let my mustache grow for a couple weeks and then I'll like shave this down. And
are you gonna do the twirl?
I don't think yeah, dude. Did I not show you? Like, dude, I used to like throughout college, I had like a twirl that was like up to here.
Yeah, that's what you need to start doing.
Dude, I feel like the mohawk with the twirl is too much. I just got to keep it. I want it a little bit bigger than what it is right now, and then just keep it at that.
I wish mine was more full, like yours, like it went up to here.
No, you don't, because that's like what makes me like pull the hairs out, because like my nose hairs will like catch on these hairs up here and like tickle. So I'm constantly like messing with my nose. But dude, I'm a big fan.
Look like a cocaine addict.
Yeah.
Underrated.
I feel like it's from what I've heard, it's hit and miss, because I've heard
depends on the girl, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard people say, no facial hair, and then I see people.
She told me she would leave me if I shaved because I look like a baby. Has Bobby ever had a mustache? Bobby, have you ever had a mustache?
He's got a mustache with his.
No, I mean like.
Oh, just
a mustache.
I don't think so. I don't think he has. I might be wrong.
Or like, I don't know. I'm always like thinking about like because I like trim it up and everything. I'm like, what if I just like took all this out and just did a beard only and no head?
Nah, dude, you'll look like Amish. Then you need to start building those homemade firewood sets. Start selling them on QVC. You don't want to do that. Because, dude, if you have that facial haircut, I think it's like the law. You have to that just has to be your job. You have to like start making your own clothes and
Guess I'm
selling
moving to Pennsylvania.
wood fire stoves and stuff. No, don't do that.
And then I don't know. I've always thought about just like things I could experiment on. I've also thought about growing out my hair, but facial hair is underrated because
experiment with your eyebrows, dude. Cut one of your eyebrows off. Dude, I want to do those.
It's gonna grow back. Do it.
You think I should?
Why not? It'll grow back. It's hair.
Yeah. Or like give myself that Charlie Puth eyebrow.
Unlike the top of your head, your eyebrows are gonna burn.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm also thinking about taking my hair down, like this much, like cutting it in half.
Pull it down.
Dude, it's long.
Yeah, I'd go to your like eyebrow.
Dude, and the back is even longer.
Oh man,
dude, I know. Oh, dude, this camera messes me up. I don't know which way I'm.
I know.
But dude, yeah, facial hair, I'm a fan of it. I feel like my face needs it because if I shave, I mean, you've seen even though it's patchy, I feel like I need that on my face.
Mm-hmm. Because you see me like old pictures. Like when I look at old pictures of myself, granted, I was like, 10 years ago, and even in college, I didn't have facial hair, but I look like a completely different person without it. And I just can't see myself going without facial hair anymore.
Right. See, I'm a fan of you without facial hair. But,
really?
Yeah. But here's the thing.
I have to have the long hair?
No. But you're kind of tied into keeping the beard because we renamed our podcast The Bird and the Beard. So you kind of have to keep it because I can't grow one. Yeah, so underrated. The bird and the Miho.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5. You ready for this?
Hold on. Let me pull up a picture of my old self. If people haven't seen it.
He was feeling himself. Listen, we gotta pause it. We gotta pause the podcast.
Hey man,
can feel himself.
I'm being vulnerable right now.
You're not being vulnerable. You're being vain. Dead air.
We're not.
Find a good one.
Find
a good one for all the ladies. Let's see it. Gotta find that perfect one.
Yeah.
Perfect pose, perfect smile, perfect hair, no facial hair.
No. Like this is like years ago, 2014. Like no hair, no beard.
Tilt it down a little bit. Oh, no. Move it this way. Yeah. Oh, there you go. No hair, no. Dude, I like you without the facial hair. No?
I look like my brother.
You did look like your brother. I was like, where are you at?
No, I'm not.
That is what your brother looks like. All right.
What's next?
Top 5.
Wait, let's talk about your car.
Oh, my car? Yeah, dude. So I have been.
Am I frozen?
No. I've been looking online for cars because I don't know what's wrong with my car. It doesn't.
Old as fuck.
It's old as fuck. And it's not like the battery's dying, but like I'll just be driving down the highway or wherever, and it'll just like the engine will cut off, like power steering's gone.
Is it your alternator?
I don't think that's the alternator. It could be. I don't know shit about cars. And so I'll like have to like pull over. I'll try to start it, won't start. Try to start it, won't start. And then so I'll just like wait, usually like 30 minutes, and then it'll finally start back up. And that's happened like 4 times since I've been here.
Catch me on the freeway, dude.
Dude, I know, dude. Literally every time because I only live about 10 minutes away from work, and like literally every time like I get in my car, I'm
Do you
like,
have to get on the freeway?
yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but it's like a straight shot. It's like
Mm.
boom, boom. And I'll get on the freeway and I'll be like, come on, baby. I'm like rubbing the dash. I'm like, you got this, you got this, you got this. And then like I'll get to the exit and I'll be like, yeah. And then like, because I'm like, okay, I could coast in there now if I need to.
Yeah.
Because work is like right off the highway. But yeah, dude. So I've been looking. Last night I was looking for a while on Car Gurus. Have you heard of that site? Like it's basically just like tells you like cars for sale in the area and like if they're priced good, if they're priced bad, blah blah blah. So I was looking on there and I was like, oh, I was like looking at cars, trucks. I was looking at everything, and I don't know. It's like I'm struggling because like I don't want to like
get another payment.
Yeah, I'm at a point in my life where I'm able to save money, and I'm also so like I could either save my money and like just like get my car fixed with like whatever it is and just like keep stacking money, or I could spend that money on a car payment. And it's like I'm so torn because it's like obviously you need a car.
Yeah. You can get a junker though, get yourself like an $8,000 car. Like you don't got to get a brand new car.
See, that's what I was thinking, but then it's like at that point, like why not just fix like what's wrong with my car? It's going to be cheaper. I'm assuming.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
But if it's already on its way out, then it's one thing after another after another. And granted, you'll have the same issues with another junker, but
exactly. But it's like I'm
trying that endorsement,
dude. I've been trying,
dude. My brother has this dope car. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's not all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, but it's like a hybrid where it's gas and electric, like it kind of like a Prius. And he gets like 550 miles to a gallon or a tank.
Dude, I wouldn't mind getting one of those electric cars, but I haven't seen anywhere here that has
the pull-up thing.
The charger, yeah. Like I would have to get my own.
Yeah. Dude, the Teslas, you could plug in anywhere apparently now.
What do you mean anywhere?
Like all you need is that you buy the cord with the Tesla and you like just plug it into the wall and then you plug the thing into the car and it starts charging. All it takes is like regular.
Oh, like a regular outlet?
Yeah. I'm like, what? Like that's how far we've come?
Dude, I would love to have a Tesla.
I saw a YouTube video. You've seen him, Casey Neistat. He's that like YouTuber.
Yeah.
He has a Tesla and he like just unplugged it from the wall, unplugged it from the car, and just like put it in his car. And I was like, what? I didn't even know that.
That's so cool.
That's gangster.
Dude, I would love to have a Tesla.
But I can't park my car in my house, man. There's no outlets outside.
Yeah, you'd have to like go to like
a fucking garage.
Yeah, something. Or just find somewhere with an outdoor outlet.
Yeah. Just
but yeah,
parking Chili's every night.
Yeah. There's a lot of those. But yeah, so that's what I've been like mentally battling with. I'm like, okay, do I just like take it to a mechanic and be like, see what's wrong with it, get it fixed, pay $500, $600 or whatever it is, and then like let it get me another year or so, or
some more money, and then
yeah, I don't know, dude. It's one of those things to where it's like
adulting.
I know.
You've had some good memories in that car, though.
Yeah.
Took you to where? You go see Willie? Who did you go see? In Oregon. Didn't you go down to Oregon in that car?
Dude, yeah. So that car's been across the United States twice. Granted, I didn't drive it from Oregon to here. I was pulling it, but that was a very good idea because it wouldn't have made it. Yeah. But yeah, dude. So whenever I made up my mind that I was going to move to Oregon, it was like one of those things to where, you know, I'm like I moved back home. I'm working on a farm, telling everybody I'm saving up money. I'm going to leave, saving up money. I'm going to leave. And it's like, okay, yeah, you're going to leave. You're going to leave. And finally like saved up it. Yeah. Cause I paid $3,000 for that Jeep, saved up $3,000, found it on Craigslist. The guy wanted $3,900 for it, paid him $3,000. And so I was like, okay, that was all of my money. So now I got to work and start building my paper back up again. So got to $3,000 again. And then I was like, all right,
peace.
I'm out of here. And yeah, I've had it. That was in 2016.
15,
yeah.
16.
Yeah. I probably bought it in 15. because I left at the very beginning of 16 for Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had it 4 years.
Damn.
But yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I'm struggling with it. I need that endorsement, dude, is what I need.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, maybe people aren't buying cars, right? Oh, I don't think there's a lot of car buying going on in this economy, but.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of endorsements, I just got to throw out
Someone's knocking at my door. Hold on. Keep talking.
Get him on the podcast. Say, who is it? Miho has a visitor. Are you guys listening? Can you hear this? Damn it. Do you have somebody blocked in? Blocked in?
No, so my neighbor down below me is moving, and she's like, she's like, I'll buy you a 6-pack of beer if you can move your car. And I was like, okay.
It's like, deal.
Yeah, so I'll be back. I just need to go move my car real quick.
All right, hurry up.
All
right. So while Miho's gone, let's continue on this car kick, because Bobby has been helping me look for cars and trying to convince me to get a car. But you heard the struggle. It's like, I don't know if I want to keep saving money and just keep the shitty car that I have until I can afford something that I actually want, or do I just don't want to have payments. Like right now, the only bills that I have are rent, electric, internet, just the basics. And I just don't want another payment, but I do want a car. Is there anybody listening that just wants to give me a car? What else has been going on? Oh, this weekend. So another reason that that we're doing the podcast early is because this weekend I'm actually going to, let me pull up a picture here so you can see. I'm actually going kayaking for the first time in my life, and I'm going to this place called Port Austin. Let me show you the pictures here. Let me share my screen. Here we go. So yeah, so this is called Turnip Rock, and it's at Port Austin. And it's like an hour and a half drive from where I'm at right now. And so like you go rent a kayak, and then it's like a 7 mile kayak trip there and back. I don't know where you start from, but this is the destination. Gonna go kayaking, and it's my first time ever kayaking, first time to like really explore Michigan. So
apparently that's private property.
Yeah, no, it is private property.
It's kind of dumb. Apparently, like, you're not supposed to climb it. I'm like, I would climb it. Are you kidding me?
You think you could climb that?
Somehow.
Have you ever been climbing? Dude, climbing is hard.
Well, yeah, but there has to be a pathway. They say people climb it all the time.
Yeah, they climb it like rock climbers climb. They like pull up their kayak to it, and then they like climb. It's not like hiking. You don't just like, okay, here's just a staircase up to the top of this. Dude, climbing is hard. You already moved your car?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get into our top 5. Well, that was an easy, quick 6-pack right there.
Yeah, my brother has this car.
What kind of car is that?
Kia Niro.
I'm not a fan of Kias.
Dude, they last forever. Dude, Hondas, Toyotas, Kias, Hyundais, they last forever. Those engines are so good. Like, they're just made to run forever.
Dude, I was looking at I was on
Same with Subarus.
I was on
Subaru.
dude, I was looking at some Subarus, but I was on Car Gurus and typed in my price points and all that. And dude, they did have a BMW SUV on there, and I was like, I know something's wrong with this. That's why it's so cheap. But even if I just had it for like a couple of years, driving around a BMW, be like, oh yeah, my old car, BMW. I'm thinking about getting rid of it.
Yeah.
All right, our top 5. This is an interesting one. Top 5 years you have been alive, dude.
Which is a pretty broad thing to like.
Yeah. Top 5 years. What were some great years?
It's hard the younger you get, but I will say like
the younger you get. Oh, like thinking back.
Yeah. Because you're like, there's memories they fade a little bit more, you know?
Mm-hmm. One, dude. Okay, I know my first one. What year was it? 2006. 2006. I left from Paul's Valley and moved to Plainview, and I was only there for a year. But dude, that year, I met so many friends. They're like still my friends, and like had such a blast. Like going to like the experience of going to like a new high school.
Fucking wait, 20 to 25.
20 to 25. I mean, those are solid years.
Those were solid 5. Yeah, those 5 years were pretty solid.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of so.
But I'm speaking like I'm speaking about like actual dates, not like like how many years I was old.
Yeah, no, okay. So my first one is 2006. 06 is my first one. Just because of all the people I met in that year that are still like.
Well, you were a freshman, sophomore?
Sophomore. Yeah.
Dude, you met Matt, you said?
Met Matt, met Jackson, met.
I only know Matt.
So many people. So yeah, 2006 was a good one.
Dude, Matt's a character.
Yeah, he is. He's great. I love the shit out of him. There's.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just like I've only met him once, and I was like, that's a whole lot of man right there. He's one of a kind. I love the shit out of that dude. I'm gonna go with by the way, talking about moving high schools, I fucking hated high school. Like
that was the only time I did it, but it was fun.
I would say my sophomore year of high school was dope because like I had my crew of friends, and like that year was just a lot of fun because I went to an all guys Catholic school, and so I had my crew, and we'd always hang out with like girls from. There was a all girls school, and we'd always like meet up. Like the crew was just friends and homies.
Yeah. Another one I feel like just by default.
2003.
03 was one for you?
Yeah.
I mean, a clear one obviously has to be 21. So what year was that? 2001, right? Yeah, 2001. Because you have to, or no, not 2001, 2021. I meant. Sorry, I got it.
21? We're not even there yet.
When did I turn? 2012, 2011. I mean, God. I'm seeing all these numbers in my head, and I'm like, okay, 2001, and I'm like, no, it's 11 then. 2011, 2021. I was thinking,
I know next year's going to be great, guys. I mean, after this year, we can only go up.
I mean, for real though. But yeah, 2006, 2011, and then what else happened that was like dope? 2016, the first year that I moved to Portland, dude, that was a great year. 2006, 2011, 2016. There's 3 of them for me.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, what did I say? 03. I'll say, 09. Or no, 2010. 2010 was dope because I was 22 and I was in like my 8th year of college and just like not giving a shit at all and just going to strip clubs all the time and
that's the best.
blowing all my money. Just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was having so many drugs and drunken night. Like I was drunk 5 days out of 7.
Yeah. It's one of those things to where it's like whenever you're young, and let's be clear, no one on this podcast is endorsing drug use or alcohol use underage. But dude, just like those explorative years where like you can still get away with it of being like, oh yeah, he doesn't know any better. He's trying what he's trying. You know, dude, those are the best. Like looking back on that, it's just like, yeah, you didn't know what the shit you were doing or dick about anything, but you're like, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to round up. So I'm going to go 2006, 2011, and then 16 through 18.
Yeah.
Dude, because whenever I was in, dude, I had a blast. Just like going there with like literally nothing, and then like finding a job and friends and a place. Dude, that was a very formative.
Because I got there formative.
Those were like 3 very formative years of my life.
Yeah, I was going to say I got there late 16 in Portland. And that first year, 2017, like meeting you and everybody, like I already knew Huggy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I knew of Ice because Huggy was my homie.
Mm-hmm.
But like 17 was a good year.
Dude, we had a blast.
Yeah, we didn't find the beach yet, but we were out all the time and we were kicking it on your porch.
Yeah.
Some good music came out. Like, damn, Kendrick Lamar came out that year.
Dude, there was so much good music.
16, 17, like.
Yeah, 16.
But 16, I was miserable because I was in Phoenix for most of it. And before Phoenix, I was in Boise with a terrible boss.
Dude, I feel like I'm in Phoenix right now. It is so fucking hot in my apartment.
It's hot over here, dude.
So wetting my dick off.
I'm going to go with, 16... Oh, it's 17, 10, 03. I'm going to go with 8th grade. What year was that? 2000.
I was such a piece of shit in 8th grade, dude.
Dude, 2001-ish. Like I was at a Catholic school and it was like small classes and like our crew was pretty cool. Like I had a good time. 7th grade was hard because I went to like 6 different schools growing up. So like I was always jumping around. Jesus. So like because it was a Catholic school, they'd all grown up together, like all these kids. And I just showed up at 7th grade. I was like, hey guys, I'm here. And they're like, all right, another fucking kid who came out of nowhere.
Right.
So nobody really liked me 7th grade, but 8th grade was fun.
Yeah, those are hard. Those are hard years to move. Like if you're like
I didn't move houses, but I just moving schools all the time.
Yeah.
Switched high schools right in the middle, like sophomore year, like right when like 2 years in, you're like, you got your crew of friends, and my mom was like, yep, you're moving. I was like, fuck. So junior year sucked. Senior year was okay, but I just didn't have, again, they'd all grown up together like 4 years.
Right. You were the outsider.
It's like, fuck. And it was a huge school. There was like 900 of us who graduated my senior class.
Jesus. I had 90.
Yeah, there was. Oh wait, not 900. 370 ish. Between 300 and 400.
Still, that's massive.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, I one of my sound like you,
dude. I haven't. How dare you? I haven't stuttered in so long.
I went to college. One of my roommates in college, he went to a school, and his graduating class was like 50. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude. I think Bobby graduated with like 9.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Dude, there's some small schools.
Yeah, middle America, small, like those small towns. Yeah, my graduating class was like, yeah, it was not 900. I don't know why I said 900, but it was huge. It was like 350. It was a long graduation. I was like, fuck. Let's get this over with. This is just high school.
Fucking high school, dude. Speaking of high school, you want to get into
that's 4 years.
Oh, that's only your 4th. What's your 5th?
Do you have? I guess.
Yeah, I'll
say 16, 17, 18.
Yeah,
I will say like as much as like it was like kind of like in my own head at points. Like last year wasn't too bad. Like I was getting some. I was still living with you, which was great. I still had a job. I was getting some good summer loving. It was great. Like it was 2009. We every Sunday we were in a pool for
Dude,
like
2019 was pretty solid.
for like 3 months straight. We were in a pool every Sunday, which was pretty dope.
Dude, that was really
We were
dope.
getting wings after. Like Sundays were pretty like it made the crappiness kind of go away because I was like,
dude, yeah, and it's so funny like thinking back to like think about how broke we were like living. Dude, we didn't have it, like we weren't able to save. Dude, I was lucky if I could save up enough money to like go home for Christmas. Like like the family was like helping like pay and like dude, but that like it didn't matter. It was like
we were having fun. We were going to the river. We were just like
So I'm gonna replace my 2000 or what did I say 2011 from the year that I turned 21 because I really honestly I don't remember much of that. So I'm gonna say 2006 and then 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah. 19 was good.
Yeah, and then now 2020 is just
dude. If anybody says 2020 was a good year, you either had to like screw over a bunch of people and make millions, or like you're living in the Bahamas because the rest of the world is like burn this earth down. Yeah,
dude, 2020 is so bad.
And then everyone's like, oh, apparently the swine flu is coming back. They're like, fuck that.
I don't know if we can handle another.
Dude, if the swine flu does make a comeback somehow, I'm peacing out. I'm going to the middle of nowhere. I swear to God.
Dude, yeah. I'm
gonna not go anywhere, save up my money, and just peace out.
Yeah. Speaking of piecing out, getting into our which is worse, because I feel like we've all pieced out on either one of these at one time or another.
Yeah.
Dude, taking it back to 2011, the shot that I took at midnight on my 21st birthday, like literally used my fake ID to get into the bar, right? Turned 21 at the bar, then use my real ID like going forward. But the first shot that I took of being 21 was Rumpleman's.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Dude, one of my friends.
You don't know any better.
You're 21. You're dumb. You don't know shit. You know more at 16 than you know at 21. And I stand by that statement. Dude, but yeah, I tell you, they're like, it's like brushing your teeth. I'm like, yeah, I've tasted it before. I may be 21, but I started this rodeo pretty early. But dude, dude, these are just talking about either one of these makes me want to throw up. Do you think? Hold on, before we get into which is worse, do you think ever again in your life you'll take a shot of either one of these?
No. No. Maybe Rumpleman's.
In what situation would you do that?
My 40th. I don't know.
On your 40th birthday, that's what you're gonna take a shot of?
Know. Who knows? You might now. I don't know, dude. You never know who's fucking going to be around. Now that I said it, you might be around for my 40th and fucking. I'm turning 32 this year. 40's 8 years away. That's going to fly by, and you might just show up at my front door and be like, "Here's some Rumpleman's, asshole."
I feel like I have to now.
Or like wedding, somebody might sneak it in. We should have put Fireball in there too. What's worse? Ugh, Fireball.
Bro, can you like? Do you remember like
pugging Fireball?
Yeah, one of my buddies.
Out of all three of them, Fireball's I'll say the best, but they're all still shit. Pugging Fireball, dude. Just going camping and just syrupy fucking liquor.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is. It's pancake syrup with alcohol in it.
Oh god,
it's so thick.
Yeah.
Dude, which is worse? Now that I'm thinking about it, Jagermeister is the absolute worst because it tastes like licorice.
Black licorice, yeah.
Get the who? I mean,
and people would pug that. I've only taken one shot of Jaeger in my life, and I was like, never again.
Dude, people have the Jagermeister logo tattooed on them.
Dude, they're psychopaths.
Like, I mean, people have the monster logo and shit like that tattooed on them too. But like, how much do you have to love a beverage, just a drink, to get a tattoo of?
Pay for a tattoo.
Look at this, dude. Come on the forearm.
I mean, it's not a bad looking logo. I'll give him that.
I mean, the logo in itself, that looks like that doesn't even look real. That looks fake.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad logo.
But still, like, that's, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. I wonder if there's any.
Oh, they got it colored. Go down. Go down. The green one.
Look, they
right
got this
there.
one with that's Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's Harry. No, that one right there.
Dude,
Ooh.
what kind of psychopath? Oh, look at in the armpit.
Oh.
Oh, that says alcoholic though. So maybe they like broke their.
They got different issues.
Yeah. They got sober and then got a tattoo and like, I'm slamming this Jaeger bottle down.
Yeah.
What is this? Jesus Christ. I guess I can't really judge anyone's tattoos. I have 4 tattoos and they're all shitty.
No, they're not.
Oh, look at this one.
I like your Thunderbolt. Your Thunderbolt's dope.
Oh, I thought that was his butt crack. That's on them Chi-Chis.
Yeah, no way.
I wonder if anybody has a Rumpleminze tattoo. How do you spell that? Rumple mince. Let's do this and then go tattoo.
Yeah, Jaeger is worse. It has. Oh God.
Look at this. This poor bastard. Look at his eyes. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, dude.
So bad. So bad.
You couldn't pay me to get it.
No.
Either of their tattoos.
Oh, you could pay me. It's going to be a lot of money. And it's going to be a really small tattoo. But if you want to pay, Venmo me.
Need that endorsement.
It's going to be that 6-figure though.
For a Jaeger tattoo?
Yeah.
I'm talking 7. I want it double digits.
No, I'll double it. I
want $10 million for a Jaeger tattoo on me.
No, I'd do it for $100,000. Shut up.
Hey.
Dude, you telling me if someone showed up with $100,000 in a suitcase, cash, and they were like, all you have to do is get a Jaeger tattoo the size of your palm, anywhere on your body, you can pick it. You wouldn't do it?
I'd do it on my butt cheek.
For sure.
You never see it.
Yeah. And then for the lucky people that do get to see it, they'd be like, why would you do that? I'd be like, hold on, let me pull up my bank account real quick and I'll show you.
Do you feel this bed? Do you feel how soft this bed is? This is $100,000 mattress, lady.
Dude, oh, speaking of soft bed and endorsements, this isn't an endorsement, but I recently ordered new sheets and a new comforter off of an ad on Instagram. And I'm skeptical, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. But they got me with the ad and it said, do you sleep hot? And I was like, yes. I literally wake up every morning like soaking wet because I'm just sweating.
That's disgusting.
It is. And I'm over it. So I click on the link and I'm looking at it. The company is called Buffy, by the way, Buffy. And I've been seeing Instagram ads over it and stuff. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. So got the sheets, got the comforter, and dude, they feel like whipped cream. They feel like you're laying in whipped cream. And I usually just sleep. No, that's the thing. Like I can sleep with the comforter, like the sheet and the comforter on. And it's like they're enough. Dude, it's so weird. They're made out of eucalyptus. I don't know what that means, but they're like breathable. They're breathable, dude. And I'm telling you, it's like, you know how like whenever you get new sheets or like wash your sheets and like you make your bed and then like you lay down for the first time and then like you're just like are moving your legs around, you know.
How much
like,
were they? Should I get them?
You can look to see how much they are and see if
that's why you can't buy a new car, my God. You got some some $600 sheets over here.
No, they weren't that much. No, not at all. But dude, if you're looking to if you sleep hot, and this is, like I said, this is not an endorsement. This is just I bought something and I really like it. Buffy sheets and the Buffy comforter, game changer.
Yeah.
Feel
Yeah, I
real
mean,
good.
This fucking dog like has to be next to me at all times. So like he sleeps with me, which he sheds. So like I don't want to buy new stuff because it's just gonna get my shit all hairy.
I know.
I've tried the crate training. He just like tries to get out. Like,
I got
dude,
Gabby a new bed too. It's like what Tempur-Pedic.
He won't do the bed. I bought him a bed and he's like, nope, either the floor or your bed. I'm like, your bed's right next to my bed.
He's a snuggler, dude.
He is. He has to be leaning on me while we're sleeping. So at all times during the night, he's touching me. Which is kind of cute. But he's also a 60-pound dog and he's hot.
Yeah. It's like, get off me, bro.
Yeah, you're taking up the sheets, my guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, before we get too far off. So which is worse?
Jaeger.
Okay, I said Jaeger, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I did. I said Jaeger.
Okay.
Yeah, Jaeger. I mean, because at least Rumple Minze has it.
Hold on. You were stuttering out again. And now I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Unplug your thing and plug it back in. Dude, you gotta get some equipment, bro. God, we almost made it without any technical issues. Let me see if I can unmute you. Hold on. I can't unmute you because your mic isn't connected, it says. Your mouse is frozen? All right. Miho's frozen. Do you have anything else to say, Miho? Should we just wrap it? All right. We're going to wrap. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, everybody that checked in on Periscope. We appreciate you. We will be back next week on Saturday. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 3 p.m. And
I'm back, baby.
He's back. And if you guys have any suggestions, so we're going to make it a theme to do the overrated or underrated every episode, the top 5 every episode, and which is worse every episode. So feel free to DM us on any social media using this handle right here. If you have a suggestion of either an overrated, underrated, top 5, or a which is worse, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I don't want to risk my mic going out. I'm just going to stop.
What do you think does that?
I don't know. I didn't touch anything. I mean, I'm playing with my computer cord, but it's not unplugging. I'm just like fidgeting with it, but it's not unplugged. I don't know.
Well, don't do that. All right. Thanks for everybody checking in. We will see you next week. Be kind to each other. Give a virtual hug, virtual kiss.